Hello, you two. It is Friday phonics times, Friday the 5th of February. We're going to start our phonics session for today by saying a really big well done to lots of children who've been on EdShed this week practicing their spellings. So well done if you know that is you. I'm also going to just tell you at the minute who is in our top 3 spots for EdShed, and you will all have a big marvellous me sent to you. Okay, so obviously our assignment on EdShed will last for the whole day. So if it is, we get some extra high scorers in later today, I will check at the end of the day as well and send some other badges. But at the minute, we have got our 3 top spots. So in third place, with the third highest score this week, is Harry. Well done, Harry. In second place, for the first time, we've got 3 people in second place. 3 people who have done just as well as each other. And they are Daisy W, Zoe and Jessie. So well done to you girls. You are all in our second place spot this week. And then currently in first place with the highest score on EdShed this week, we have got Chris. So well done to you. Doing a super job on EdShed, and again a big well done to everybody else who I know has been playing lots and lots of games. Keep it up, and remember you can keep playing them throughout the day, and we might have a slightly different leaderboard at the end of the day. Okay, let's have a see about what we are up to today. We're going to start with a revisit. We're going to revisit different words that end in our j sound. So on Monday, we thought about DGE after a short vowel sound, making a j sound at the end of the word. And then on Tuesday, we thought about G and E when it came at the end of a word after other sounds. And obviously, we have had Tricky Word Thursday this week in between. So I would like you to have a little revisit and a little practice at spelling some of those words. Now, I'm going to give you 2 options. So one option is you could set yourself a 1-minute timer, or ask your grown-up to set a 1-minute timer and time yourself to see how many words with these j sounds you can write down. Or a little bit differently, if you wanted a bit of a different challenge, what you could do is ask your grown-up to use a stopwatch instead of a timer and see how long it takes you to come up with 10 words ending in the j sound. So don't mind which one you do. You're either going to see how long it takes you to write down 10 words that end in those ways, or 1-minute timer, how many words can you remember? So that's your first activity. Off you go. Okay, now I couldn't write down all of the words because I bet you came up with lots and lots of different ones. But for DGE, remember that was one after a short vowel sound. Maybe you remembered badge, maybe you remembered fudge. And then for the GE ending, you may have written charge down or change. I'm sure you came up with lots and lots because we've thought about lots over this week. Ask your grown-up to take a photo and send that over to me so I can see how well you've done. Okay. We are thinking then about our new and final sound for the week. So we are doing our teach part now. Now, our words today have got the O sound in. We know OR makes an O sound. We're going to think about some different words today where they have an O sound. Okay, my first one over here then is a word that I bet you can all read. And it is the word ball. It's the word ball. Okay. How are we making the O sound in the word ball? We're using the letter A, aren't we? The letter A comes before an oo sound to make an O sound. And we have, I think, talked about that a little bit in comprehension, haven't we, with some of our words. And we know that ALL can say all, don't we? A tricky word, all. So this one is the word ball. It's got a letter A coming before the oo to make an O sound. So I'm going to move my star a little bit. Okay, so we can see our letter A there. This word then is slightly different this word is slightly different. And again, you may know what that word says, but we're going to think about the sounds in the word. So this word is the word talk, isn't it? Talk. Talk. So this time it isn't the A on its own that's making the O sound, because otherwise this word would say talk, talk, and that's not right, is it? It's the word talk. So this time it's not the A on its own making the O sound, it's the A and the L together. If I move my star completely now, you can see we've got two different ways today that we can make the O sound. When we use an A on its own, that usually happens before an O sound, but we still hear the O sound as well. Whereas sometimes the A and the L can go together to make the O sound where we don't hear the O. Okay, so have a think about reading some more of these. Now, I know that we have done that one in comprehension. I'm sure we have. So we've got all at the start. We hear the all. That's our first syllable, isn't it? All. And then we've got EA making an F sound. And E. Already. Already. See if you can put that sentence in that word into a sentence. Tell you're grown up. Okay, same start then. So it's starting with all, and then we've got letter O making a long vowel sound. It's making an O sound. All, O. Almost. So if you've almost got something or you've almost done it, it means nearly, doesn't it? Nearly, but not quite. I've almost finished my work. I've almost got enough pennies. Okay, almost. And we've got always. Always. I always get my learning done. I always eat my chips first, something that you do all of the time. So those words then all had the A making the O sound, followed by the L sound. Okay, but remember, sometimes it can be the A and the L making the O sound. So I want you to have a go now. Your whiteboard and pen at writing down some of these words. Okay, some of them are only really short words today, so hopefully you're going to do a brilliant job. The first one rhymes with the word ball, and it is call. Have a go at the word call. I am going to use my phone to call my friend. Call. Have a go. If you know how to do ball, if you know how to do all, you know how to do call. Okay. Go. Let's see. All. That one needed two L's. Remember, we usually use two L's when it's at the end of a word after a vowel, isn't it? After a vowel. So it's not a short vowel sound in the word call, but we do need two L's. Okay, ready for the next one? The next one is salt. Salt. We do hear the L in salt, don't we? Salt. There we go. I put salt on your food or in your food when we're cooking it. So salt. Or salt. We only needed one L in the word salt. Okay. Next one. This one has got the O sound at the start, like the ones that we've practiced reading. And it is also. So is a tricky word, isn't it? One of our short, tricky words. Also. Two syllables, also. Okay, pause it if you need a little bit longer. So A and L making all. And then S and O making so. Also. three words that all just have four letters. I'm going to give you a longer one now. The last one I would like you to write down is snowfall. Snowfall. That's like two words, isn't it? Joined together to make a new word. We call that a compound word sometimes. Snowfall. Overnight, there was a heavy snowfall. Think about what O sound, how you're going to spell the O sound in the word snow. I've thought about that in other weeks. Okay, pause it if you need a little bit longer. I'm going to write it down myself. So snow. O was O and W, like O for grow. And then fall is the same as call, but with an F at the start. Snow-fall. Snowfall. Well done if you got on really, really well with those. I would love to have a little see of your boards to see how well you did your spellings today. Now, our next activity then is one that when we did it before, we did a really, really good job at. And it was where we have our words with our missing letter and our missing sound. Okay, I've given you the sounds in the middle in red that are missing from the words. And what I would like you to do is to match them up and write me the full word and go at reading it. So you need to be able to read the word and you need to be able to write the word. Okay, some of them might be a little bit easier. Some of them you might be able to spot straight away. Some of them you might need to think about a little bit. So our missing sounds for today, we've got missing letters S, F, M, T, W and K. So when you've finished, you should have 6 complete words on your board where you've got either an A or an A and an L that make an all sound. Okay, lots of them will rhyme with words we've already had. Off you go. Give the video a pause. See how you get on. Right, let's have a see. We'll have a little think. So the first one was the word walk. Walk. We had talk. Now we've got walk. A and L making all in walk. Okay, next one. I think I'll go over to that one. Next one needed a K at the end to make the word walk. Chalk. Talk, walk, chalk. All rhyming words. We'd got chalk. Okay. Next one. This was very, very similar to one of the ones you had written. So we're starting with rain. Rain. And then we needed the rain all. Rainfall. Rainfall. We've had snowfall. Now we've had rainfall. Okay, this bottom one now. This bottom one needed the T. So we've had talk on its own. Now we've got stalk. Stalk, like a beanstalk. This one's got to be an M, hasn't it? Because we've only got S left and we wouldn't start with 2 S's. So this word then would be small. Small. So our final word is stall. Stall. Like you might go to a market stall to buy something. Well done. You've got all 6 of those correct. Walk, rainfall, stalk, chalk, small, and stall. Well done. Again, I would love to see your boards to see if you managed to get all 6 of those correct. Let's have a look at a sentence then to apply some of our words and read them as part of a sentence. So we have got when I walk, when I walk and talk, when I walk and talk, I always all fall over. I always fall over. When I walk and talk, I always fall over. Okay, well done if you were able to read that sentence. I would like to see now if you can have a go at one of your own sentences. See how many words you can fit in that we've thought about today. I'm going to say a big well done to Penny because Penny's sentences in phonics always make me smile. So a big well done to Penny. See how many words from today you can fit in to one sentence. Okay, can't wait to see your boards from today. Can't wait to see your sentence from today. And I can't wait to see how well you're going to do in your spelling test today. So remember, the spelling words are all on EdShed for the week. See if your grown-up can find a few minutes to just test you on all the words that we've thought about this week and send them over to me because I would love to see how well you've done. Okay, a big well done for all of your phonics work this week. It is lovely to see so many of you joining in and viewing the videos every single day. So a big well done. Have a super last day of learning for the week and we'll see you again for more learning on Monday. Well done you two. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.